Hello and good day to all of my viewers out there. Thank you all. And I'd like to give a special quick thanks to those who recently have subscribed to IER. Thank you very much, as I do this exact same in return. And I certainly will definitely be giving you some shout outs and send you people your way. Now, today is currently July 16th, 2016, Saturday. Take a look at the latest of earthquake updates. Currently, lots of activity, and as well, I'm going to be talking about all the volcanic activity. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, lots of eruptions going on. Hawaii just had an eruption today, and last week when I checked, this was on a medium scale. It was basically just on a warning level, and finally, she's erupting. So let's take a look here at this map. This is a full 7-day forecast of all the latest earthquakes around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this globe. Look how many earthquakes have struck. Lots and lots. And this is 7 days. Bring you a full 7-day forecast. That way you can see exactly how much. And if you look along going through around Australia, is weird because it's like in a pattern as it always has, and again along the ring of fire and the plates. All you see in yellow, all these circles, those are the bigger quakes. And then you have the red circles, which are pretty much moderate. Now the red triangles that you see, there's 3 different colors. The reds are the ones that are erupting currently right now as we speak. Yellow just indicates as a possible eruption, but they consider it dormant. Now the ones in orange, that's a warning letting people know it's getting ready to erupt. And to start off with, let's go to Argentina and just look how much activity, you guys. Bombarded, just packed and packed with tons and tons of earthquakes. And again, this is your full 7 days, and in 7 days you can see total how much. Now right now there's 1,627 volcanoes, you guys. And so I got to tell you right now, I think that tops off the amount of earthquakes. Now today, from last week, from the full 7 days, there's been 714 quakes in 1 week. And there's actually 2 major reports of some major quakes as well that have happened. Take a look here, which is right along the plates. 5.5 magnitude, ladies and gentlemen, southeast of Easter Islands. And that's a really, really small island, so you know that was very well felt, a 5.5 magnitude. Let's go ahead and zoom on in. Again, we are doing live satellite view, so you guys are getting the full shebang here on IER. So again, just like I mentioned, we're going to pretty much do both all in one. You can see here in yellow, this is what I was meaning, volcanic unrest. Now this is Laguna del Malu, and this is right near the Argentina, right along near the coast area as well. Here's another one which is currently on a warning. Now this is Nevados de Chilean, eruption warning, minor activity. Tons and tons. Now when you see all the ones in red, it's just gonna blow you away how much activity of volcanics that are eruption. It's unbelievable. Take a look over here. Multiple quakes, one after another. They keep getting hit in the same spot. Now this is a 4.0 which struck yesterday. And again, Chile. Chile's been getting tons of earthquakes, ladies and gentlemen. Last year, remember when Chile had that major earthquake that damaged a lot of buildings and actually took many lives as well. And it's continuing on. And these earthquakes are getting more and more aggressive, it seems, every single day. 20 hours ago, take a look here, with a 3.1 magnitude, 52 kilometers southeast de Mina Los Palambres. Right along through there, and now look at this whole area as well. A 3.7, which was 2 days ago. Just look right on top, one another, constant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. all in this spot here, around here and here. Now you look in this section here, you have, we're gonna zoom in more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in this one pattern. Now if you look here and you look back and ahead, look at this pattern. This is what I wanted to show you folks. And there's some people, they don't really pay attention to this stuff. And since I've been doing earthquake updates, I've noticed, I've been paying attention to this pattern that we've been having. And it's really, really eerie when you look at this. Now, from Argentina, going through Peru, passing Brazil, Venezuela, just look how it makes that hard left and then cutting up towards Mexico. Now, just take a look at all these volcanoes. This whole coastal area all the way through Mexico, those are all erupting volcanoes as we speak. All of those are erupting right now, and some are not major, and there's some that are pretty big eruptions. Just to give you guys a little glimpse. Now again, the yellow ones we're not going to worry about just because they're pretty much just on watch. But the ones on red, these are the ones to be worried about. And I'll tell you right now, every single day. Now look at Ecuador. Near Ecuador, there's an eruption. And just right going south of this, there's another eruption going on here. Constant activity. Now the ones in green that you see, those, from what they say, are dormant. Now this app that I've been using, I really like this software just because the details, and I love it a lot, and I've actually had a couple compliments. People like that I'm able to bring you volcanic activity with satellite view, and as well all the earthquakes. We get to look at all the faults in the plates throughout Mother Earth. And again, USGS, if you haven't not yet known, they actually removed their sensors from Yellowstone. And for what reason? Because they don't want us to know exactly what's been going on. And of course, information still gets out. People still do their search. They get it out. People are going to know what's going on eventually. And I've noticed on the last software that I had, USGS really isn't keeping us up to date on everything. They're actually taking down some of the earthquake sensors, and not just in one area, not in Yellowstone, but throughout the United States and elsewhere. So as far as this goes, very legitimate and very accurate. I get updated every single time I get notified. And today so far I've been notified 4 times within the past hour. My phone's been going off, and I'll show you those quakes as well. But just take a look through here, you guys. Going through up north past Colombia, these are all volcanoes, ladies and gentlemen. Lots and lots. And you can see here, there's more volcanic activity than there is earthquakes. And these ones in red from Mexico and going on north back, these have been erupting for the past 2 weeks. I've been keeping a watch on it, and constantly. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop it down a notch, and we're going to go ahead and go down to the past day, just so we can compare this, and so you can see the difference. And these volcanoes really stand out, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable. So we're going to take a look through here and get the past day's worth. As you can see right there. Now it recently just got updated, so we're going to look here. Magnitude 4.0 just 18 minutes ago. 28 kilometers, Alo de la Sol. And that again, ladies and gentlemen, another 4-pointer. So now with all the earthquakes out of the way, you can see in the red along through the volcanoes, now the clarity. So look how much these volcanoes stand out from the earthquakes. And this is 1 day's, ladies and gentlemen, just 1 day's worth of earthquakes. Look at this. All of North America, like the way you look at California, looking at the Cascadia, and you look the way how California on the whole coast, all the way at the very back, basically, from Argentina, all the way up into Mexico. Those are all volcanoes, and they're all erupting. All of them. I think this is the worst hit spot so far. Russia as well, folks, is getting lots and lots of activity as well. And Hawaii, as I mentioned earlier, take a look here. I've been keeping a watch on this as well, and it just recently erupted. First started with a plume of smoke, and there it is. She's erupting. And just recently, if you haven't watched Dutch Sense, something I missed out on, and I had to do some research afterwards, and sure enough, now here in Arizona, Sunset Crater, it actually threw another plume out. And not many people talk about it, and unfortunately for Dutch Sense, as yesterday I was catching back up with him, media literally struck after him because he mentioned about the plume. And so they were literally trying to shut him down and trying to say, oh, well, it was basically a drill thing. There's no forest around there, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, satellite picked it right up. You could see the plume of smoke just going through. And there was an earthquake as well. So something's going on. And again, like I said, I'm not going to get in too much with Sunset Crater because I don't want to go through what poor Dutz has. I don't want to get attacked like that. And but you guys, it's getting bad. And just look at this. Alaska, look at all these earthquakes. This is just 1 days of earthquakes right here. Look at this. Tons and tons, and all along the sea border through Alaska. You got Homer, you got Kenai, you got Anchorage. Anchorage has been getting hit real good a lot. And here's a warning right here as well. 12 hours ago, 2.2 magnitude. And take a look, volcanic warning again. Alaska's been having a lot of eruptions happening. And right here, this one's on warning right here. This one's 4,108 feet. This is minor activity, but they don't know until she blows. And take a look over here. Just look on top, one of another, over and over and over. Bombarded in the same area, ladies and gentlemen, with quakes. 11 hours ago with a 1.6. Now, of course, I know the one-pointers are not much, but I still mention them because it's still activity and there's still shaking going on there. Now, between that, one under another, over and over and over. Look at this. We're zooming in. Amazing, isn't it, folks? All in the hills, middle of nowhere. Beautiful. So it's a 2.0, 3 hours ago there as well. So just too much activity, ladies and gentlemen. I've been really concerned about Alaska, and because it's turning into California's coastline, the way how it seems. Over here, going towards Russia. Look at them bombarding all these. All these are erupting. All of these. Just unbelievable, friends. It's like, my gosh, I really think that there's more eruptions going on, and this is something we should all pay attention to, friends. All my viewers, something to really pay attention to, really. I think I'm more concerned about this than the quakes. And now, going through Saudi Arabia, eruption as well. Take a look at this and the imagery, whoever took this photo, the person that took this photo, very wonderful job. I mean, very beautiful, but then again, it's very dangerous and could cause lots of damage. But look at this image. Look how the lava, folks, just flows through, and take a look here. It's shaped like a ring. It almost reminds me of the Ring of the Lords, just the way, you know, really, really cool, folks. So something I wanted to bring up to you. I don't want to take up all your guys' time because I know a lot of you want to continue on and go browse YouTube and go check it out and see what else is going on. But just look, as you can see, Australia has been getting hit with multiple quakes as well. Take a look over here. This is a pretty good size. This is Western Australia, 4.0, 12 hours ago. 2.9 again in Western Australia. And following with another N, just look at here, 2.9 right there. Just too much, over and over, ladies and gentlemen. And like I mentioned, the Ring of Fire. Look at this bombardment right here. All these quakes, one after another. And again, folks, this is just 1 days of earthquake activity. So, got to stay on alert, ladies and gentlemen. And always going to be bringing this up every single time. A lot of you are not prepared if something was to happen. Hey, just get what you could get. Little things, little by little, because it's better to be safe than to not have nothing. I'd rather have something than nothing. And looking all through the Ring of Fire, you guys, look at this. All through here, volcanic activity. And you know, it doesn't help because that is also the cause with the plates moving as well. And before I end this, take a look here. All through Turkey. This is 1 day's. Just 1 day's worth of earthquakes. I mean, unbelievable. You guys, it would take pretty much a good 30 minutes of your time just to really go through all of these together with you. And so as a heads up, I am going to be making much longer videos because I really want to start going through each and every single one of these one by one. But you can see here, just take a look. Look how many. I mean, there's too much. There's one. I mean, you see them for yourselves, you guys. All the way through. Turkey, Bulgaria, Greece. You guys, look at all the activity in Greece. It's really getting bad, ladies and gentlemen. Tons. I got to say, I think this side is actually worse so far than what the United States has been getting lately. So something for a change, but when we zoom out, you could just see right there, covered. So unbelievable. And before we stop, California, take a look here. This is the United States, all through here. Oklahoma had an earthquake, as always, and this is a 2.9, 12 hours ago. Now California, Southern California, so far, let's count these in just this location. 1, 2, and it looks like we got 4 behind on that one. And just cruising on through, you can see how it's following along the coast. San Jose, California got rocked multiple times, you guys. Check this out. 17 hours ago, multiple 2-pointer earthquakes. And going through Las Vegas had 3 cutting through. We had this one here, which was a 1.8. We have another 10 hours ago, which was a 1.6. And look at this. Nellis Air Force Base. Isn't that something? Makes you kind of wonder, huh? An earthquake right there on the base. Oh, and one thing I'll be adding tomorrow, so stay tuned in for this story. Arizona, believe it or not, I just found out, doing a little bit digging in, found this on accident on this article online, and there is tunneling. And I've always had a feeling that there was. Now from Tucson, Arizona, cutting through Phoenix, cutting through Nevada, through California, and going up towards Colorado, believe it or not, we have a complete full tunneling system throughout those whole areas. And I mean, unbelievable, you guys. Sacramento got bombarded as well, and just so much activity. So again, much love to all of you. Thank you, all you viewers. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be as inspired. And it does. I really love doing this, and I love bringing you all this stuff. And this channel is, like I said, it's about info, it's about entertainment, and it's about reviews. And there's so much more to come on, but I can only do so much at once, day by day. It takes time to keep on up with things. But again, and special shout outs, if you guys have any requests or anything, hey, feel free to hit me up in the comments. If you guys need me to do some research, as always, let me know, ask, and I'll definitely do that for you. And thank you to my recent subscribers. Thank you so much, as I did same return. And anytime you need a shout out, I will certainly be mentioning you in one of my videos. Friends, this is it. This is your IER Info Entertainment Reviews. Much love, everybody. Be safe, heads up high, and your feet grounded.